So I'm kind of like a perfectionist, and honestly it's not that easy making a video because I just want everything to be perfect, you know, everything I say, everything I do, everything that you see, I just want it to be perfect. But I've learned that it's not always gonna be like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to learn how to manage that. So as you can see, today's video is a little bit different. You know, the setup's a little bit different than usual. I have this light here in front of me because it's dark outside, so I need some lighting so y'all can see me. I just want to give a huge shout out to all of y'all for supporting this channel and showing me so much love. I didn't think that this channel would grow at the rate it's growing right now. It's not much, but still, I just want to tell every single one of you that I appreciate you, and and thank you so much for believing in me and for, you know, subscribing to this channel. However, if you haven't subscribed yet, you know, make sure you are subscribed because I will be making new videos. As you guys can see, I make different type of videos. It's not like something consistent. It varies here and there. And it's not that I'm trying to find out like the route of this channel or what I want to focus on. It's pretty much it's me, you know. This channel represents me, you know, how I am, you know, what I do, what I believe in. So yeah, if you see that there are like different things, different types of videos, that's just me, you know. That's what this channel is. I'm just showing you guys who I am and what I do. I just want to give value to you guys, you know. I want to teach you, I want to show you guys things that I know, and you know, and in the process of doing that, I also want to learn from you guys, you know. Believe it or not, every time I make a video, I learn something new, something that I probably didn't know before, or something that I probably forgot, and you know, I re-implement that thing that I kind of forgot. But yeah, so I just wanna thank you guys for the support and for the love that you are showing me. That really means a lot. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. So enough of the talking. Today I decided to make a video and pretty much show you guys what I do when it comes to studying, when it comes to, you know, preparing for a test or an exam. These are just some tips and tricks that I do that I believe are gonna be helpful for you as well. Something that you may not know about me is that I love school, you know. I love to study. I love learning new things. I love reading books. It's been something that, I don't know, since I was little, I've always liked that. It just fascinates me being able to learn something that I didn't know before, you know, learning a new skill, learning something that, like a certain subject. It's I don't know, I just like to learn new things. And like I said, I just want to teach you guys these tricks or these tips that I personally use that I believe will be of benefit for you. So I took a couple of notes, that's why I keep looking down, that way I don't get off track. So the first thing is, when it comes to studying or preparing for an exam, make sure that you don't cram. Try not to cram all the knowledge like last minute, you know, the night before, you know, you're trying to study like the full course, the full semester of whatever the teacher taught, and you just try to cram all that in like very last minute. Don't do that. It's not helpful. It's not gonna help you at all. I've been there, I've done that, you know. I might as well not have taken that test because it doesn't work, you know. It doesn't really help you learn the material, because at the end of the day, what you want to do when it comes to studying is that you want to actually learn the material. There are like 3 key points that I want to talk about, and in order for you to learn the material that you're studying. And those 3 things are repeating the material, reflecting on the material, and reteaching the material. So now what this means is, when it comes to repeating the material, this is what I mean by don't cram, because you want to study that material beforehand. Let's say you have the test on like 2 weeks before, right? You want to study at least 30 minutes each day before that test, because 30 minutes each day will be a lot more helpful and a lot more beneficial than trying to cram everything in like the day before. You know, you spend the entire day trying to learn all the material, and it just doesn't stick with you. Because here's what happens. When you try to cram everything in, what happens is that all that information that you're learning, it goes into your short-term memory. So you're not gonna grasp that material the way you should. You're not gonna learn it the way you should. So by studying at least 30 minutes each day on that material, you repeat the material. Let's say it's math, science, history, you know, whatever it is. By you repeating that every single day, that's gonna have what do you call it, like a compound effect on you, where that information is going to go from your short term into your long term memory. So you're actually going to learn that material, and you'll be able to teach that material to somebody else. Because the goal that I go for is, whenever I am studying something new, I try to learn it myself so that I can teach it to other people. And that way, I know that I learned it, like I fully learned that material, and I'm able to teach it to somebody else. What that does is that basically it just helps you gain that knowledge on whatever subject, whatever area that you're studying. It just helps you gain that knowledge so that it's actually in your long-term memory. It's actually there. You're not gonna forget about it. You can even do up to an hour, but there's like intense studying. Like, you're actually like no distraction. Your focus. It's me and the books. You actually study. However, it's not as easy, to do it by yourself. You always try to have a study partner, have somebody to study with, so that you can ask them questions if you're confused on something, or they can ask you questions on probably an area that they're not clear about. The purpose of having a study partner, like I said, is if you're confused about a subject, or you have a question, you have someone else to talk to and see their point of view on that topic. So the 3 key points is to repeat the material, and then it's to reflect and reteach the material. So with the study partner, you're going to be reteaching that material. So by having your study partner, like I said, by repeating the material and then reteaching that material, that knowledge goes from short-term into long-term memory. And you can do this, I would recommend up to 3 people for like a study group or study partners. No more than that, because once you have more than 3 people, it kind of just goes downhill. You just begin to socialize, and you kind of forget about studying, and you just focus on talking, because I don't know. I mean, that's at least what's happened to me. So I would recommend to at least have up to 3 people, no more than that. 2 is fine, but 3 is okay, no more than that. And then something else that I would recommend when it comes to studying is that try to take breaks like every 1 hour of your intense studying. And when you take a break, obviously it's to like release the stress, to clear your mind. But what I like to do is that when I'm studying for whatever it is I'm studying, I like to go exercise. So I'll study for like an hour, say like intense studying with my partner or just by myself. I'll study, and then after I'm done studying, I'll go and I go exercise for like an hour. I'll just go to the gym and just start working out. And this is because not only to like unstress myself, but also because there are actually benefits of exercising when it comes to like learning new material. Believe it or not, when you exercise, there are these certain hormones in your brain that are released, which help the brain perform even better, and it's more active. So when you're studying that material, your brain is like it's not its fullest potential, but it's at a higher capacity to learn and grasp that material. So it goes from your short-term memory into your long-term memory. Also, when you're working out, there are new brain cells that your brain develops when you work out, which is pretty insane. That's pretty crazy. I kind of want to say that you get smarter by working out, but I don't really know how the science there works. What I like to do is when I'm studying, I like to play music. Everybody's different, you may like silence. There are people who just like to go to the library in absolute quietness and just read or study. But for me, it's better if I have music playing. I'll probably play like classical music, just like the piano or violin or whatnot, just classical music. Or even, I remember this in, high school, I believe. One of my teachers was like, oh, if you want to study, just play, you can play music, but in a foreign language, a language that you don't know. And I guess that it helps you focus better or something. Because I guess if it's English music or Spanish music, since you know that language, you'll probably be distracted because you're listening to the music instead of studying. So, that kind of made sense. But me personally, I just put classical music, just music that's not too loud and it's not too out there. So that way, I can just focus, and just study better for me. That just works for me because we're all different. Everybody's different. You can try this. It might work for you. It might not work for you. But that's just what I do, and I've seen results, and I've seen how it's helped me out. The last tip that I have for you is make sure you get plenty of sleep. The older you get, you'll realize that, man, you need to sleep. Because I don't know how I did it back in high school, I would study till like probably 3 in the morning and then wake up like at 5 to catch the bus. It's 2 hours of sleep. I have no idea how I did that. If I try that right now, today, I'd be dead. Oh no, I need my 8 hours of sleep. Honestly, 7's okay, but I go for 8 hours. Make sure you sleep because it helps with it's important for your brain development, for your brain to retain that information that you were just studying while you sleep. Your brain, I don't know how the brain, how it works. It's crazy, it's amazing. But yeah, just make sure you get plenty of sleep, plenty of rest. That way you wake up the next day refreshed and ready to go, ready to conquer the day, ready to take that test, and ace that test. Because at the end of the day, we want to get that A on that test. However, you got to put in that work. Something else that I do is that I kind of color code. Like when I'm taking notes in class, I kind of color code all the information. Like a certain color means this, another color means like it's a definition or it's a formula. That's something that I do, but like I said, we're all different. I don't just take notes or read my notes. I like to look at videos. I like to ask people. I like to read books about it. I get my information from a certain subject that I don't understand from different sources. I am gonna leave a link in the description box. That way you can see what way is better for you to learn the material. But yeah, that's basically it for today. That's the video that I had for you guys. For y'all, wow. I see I'm getting more comfortable. I'm getting more comfortable now. But yeah, so that's the video that I have for you guys. If you like this video and you found it informative, if you found it it's beneficial for you, please give it a big thumbs up. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Also share with one of your friends. Like I said, just thank you to every single one of you who showed me so much love and it's shown me so much support on my channel and on my recent videos. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. But yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you so much.